both of you, Kieran and Michele, what happened, as we didn't really understand from the outside. It's difficult. It's difficult to give you an answer. Is the microphone working? Is that working? So I said it's difficult to give you an answer. We surely were not able to express the basis of the work we did in the Scrum. We did not dominate. We were under physical pressure the whole time, and with such a pressure, it was really difficult to counterattack. Well, it's always difficult to counterattack in front of such a huge team. On some occasions, we managed to put pressure slightly, to put them slightly under pressure, but finally we changed. The ball position changed, and unfortunately we could not impose our game, but we must recognize that we didn't play the way we did and the way we prepared for. And to Michele then. And to Michele, did you feel that during the game, throughout the whole match, that this match escaped from your hands? after the third try and a full mistake I did. I think I could feel that there was, at the beginning, we were not able to win these small battles that would have pushed us to go really deep into the match. And starting from that point, we would try to enter even more in these our part out there on the pitch, in our area on the pitch. I think they did study our defense, so they could pierce our defense, and we were a lot of doubt at the time. We were lacking some confidence, and it was hard for us to enter the match. And they are real masters because they wanted to play hard from the start. They knew that. They knew that it would have been easier by pushing until the end, and that's something we need to learn about, and we need to learn from our mistakes. My question is about your unforced mistakes, your unforced falls. Regarding the game against France, maybe those falls got a huge influence on the result of the match. What do you think about that? Probably those falls. Maybe it's something that has an influence on the match because we are losing our movements and our actions. They knew how to exploit our faults, our mistakes, so we need really to focus on limiting and diminishing our faults and our mistakes. I think today we were not capable to show the same physical pressure for even for the easiest game, the scrums. This is the basis, and we were missing our fundamentals, especially when we are playing a team like New Zealand. Difficult even for us to ask you this kind of questions, but for us it's difficult to understand way beyond the details. It's not a defeat, it's terrible. It goes way beyond a defeat. So the feeling or the sensation we could have is that two teams were facing each other with huge difference of level. Yes, what's happening when you're you cannot express yourself using the fundamentals of the game. It's a complex game, so eventually some matches are easier when there is physical domination on the very details on very little things. I think the mental part, the psychological part, helps you to dominate and to dominate physically on certain actions. But in the end, that's the point. It's difficult, hard to say with such a difference on the scoreboard. It's even tougher, even harder for us. But these are the fundamentals that we didn't have today. We were not capable to enter the match or to stay in the match more than 10 minutes. Can I ask you a question, Mr. Crowley, in Italian? I'd like to ask you, Mr. Crowley, as a coach of Italy, but as an historian in 1987, 70 points, 99 points, and today 96 points of difference. We are passionate. We've been following you for a long time, but tonight we are asking one question to ourselves. Will we never been able to change the history? I would ask you this question as a rugby historian. Will we ever able to reduce that difference?
Oui, alors il y a des choses qui doivent changer, bien sûr.